personally wish that I was around for their 4th of July hangout. But I'm curious to know what you guys are thinking in regards to all of this. Now, first of all, what is your thought when it comes to having seen these photos? And what about these captions? Now, also the people that are in the band Haim, they also posted stating that they were very much single and that it was their Independence Day. So I feel like all of the girls took to Instagram in order to really clarify where they're at in terms of their relationship status, duly pairing it with the fact that it was the 4th of July. I thought this was definitely something that was an interesting approach. And it kind of made me think like, is this something that we have to do now? Do we have to have celebrities clarify their relationship status through posting on Instagram? I just thought that that was a really interesting approach. I'm glad that they were able to set the record straight and to make light and to make fun of it. But I'm just like, goodness gracious, that must be a really, really hard position to be in, to have to constantly clarify, especially as we know for Taylor Swift, what your relationship status is via the internet and via, let alone a holiday. All of this has been happening because there were rumors of, like I mentioned before, Taylor and Maddie being together again. And basically, a lot of sources came forward and squashed the idea that these two are even rekindling anything at all. It seems like they have cut off ties completely to one another. They are not in communication. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you have any theories? Do you think that the rumors are true? Do you think that Taylor has completely kicked Maddie to the curb? I've read a lot that she is focusing on herself, that she's enjoying being in the studio, and that she is living up her single girl summer. But I personally hope that Taylor really is. I really hope that she's not worrying about having any type of romance. I mean, she was with Joe for 6 years, and then she was with Maddie for a couple of months, pretty much right out of the relationship with Joe. So I champion Taylor Swift very much as an artist, as a woman, and I just really hope that she is taking this opportunity to focus on herself. I personally think that Maddie might be a good guy for somebody else, but I think for somebody of Taylor's caliber and for her reputation and for what she deserves, I don't necessarily believe that Maddie fits the bill. I think that she deserves somebody who is much less controversial and somebody who just seems to compliment her more than I think than Maddie was able to. So I personally hope that she's enjoying her single girl summer. And judging by this photo, I mean, come on, she looks like she really, really is. And I love Taylor Swift. I just want her to be putting herself first and putting her mental health first. And I think that she just needs to focus on herself because she's got so much going on. I don't even know how Taylor makes any time for texting, let alone dating or pursuing anybody and seeing them in person. This girl's got to be full in terms of her agenda and her calendar. She's constantly doing things. So, speaking of Taylor, I want to talk about the fact that Taylor released her song When Emma Falls in Love. Now, a lot of Taylor Swift fans have been doing a lot of research. And in terms of this song, When Emma Falls in Love, fans have been losing it. They've been drawing so many parallels in regards to Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield's relationship. Now, if you didn't know, Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield were in a 4-year relationship. They called it quits in 2015, and that was after they met on the set of Spider Man. Now, Emma and Taylor were very close back in the day, and a lot of fans have been drawing parallels, like I mentioned, between Andrew and Emma's relationship in regards to Taylor's song. I personally think that this is a really unique thing to pick up on. I don't doubt it for a second, though. I mean, think about this. Think about how an artist has so many songs. They have hundreds of songs. In any interview that you ever hear with an artist, they're like, oh, I've done hundreds, thousands of songs. Then I had to narrow it down to 8, 10, 12 songs, whatever fits the album or the EP or whatever their project is that they're working on. So I don't doubt that Taylor has so many songs that we haven't heard. But I think that this song in particular definitely could be about these two because A, she was very close with Emma Stone. And also, B, if I were Taylor Swift, I would not just be writing about my own trials, tribulations, relationships, ups and downs. I would also write about what I'm noticing of others too. And I totally think that Taylor is creative enough to have that ability and to be able to do something like that and to be able to pull it off so well in good old Taylor Swift fashion. I think that this is a completely accurate theory that fans are starting to come up with. And I personally think that, especially if she was really close to somebody like she was with Emma, I totally see that this could be something that is completely true. But let me know, do you guys see any of the parallels? Are you guys drawing any conclusions? And let me know, did you guys actually think of this when you had the opportunity to hear the song if you've heard it? If you haven't heard it, make sure that you listen to it and let us know down in the comments if you are thinking that this is definitely about Emma and Andrew's relationship. I personally love to see it. I love to see friends supporting other friends, women supporting other women, and to be able to see Taylor potentially putting out a song all about somebody else's relationship, drawing all of the connections, talking about Pocket Full of Sunshine, which was a reference to Emma Stone's movie Easy A, where she broke into song of Natasha Bedingfield's song Pocket Full of Sunshine. It's the little things like that that I think are so unique and that make such a really great friend, songwriter, song. Taylor just hit it across the board. So let us know all of your thoughts in regards to Taylor and in regards to this song potentially being about Emma and Andrew's relationship. All right, now let's go ahead. I want to talk about Miss Ariana Maddox. Now, Ariana, if you guys don't know, she is one of the stars of Vanderpump Rules. And if you guys haven't heard about Scandival, which you probably have already in some way, shape, or form, whether or not you watch the show, Ariana was most recently cheated on by her longtime boyfriend of 9 years, Tom Sandoval. And she not only was cheated on by Tom, but he cheated with Raquel, who is one of the cast members of the show Vanderpump Rules as well. So it was a very sticky situation. And that was quite a way to kick off the first chunk of this year with that show coming out for season 10. And then they had a 3-part reunion. It was a whole thing. Ariana's been put through the ringer. So when I found out that she was joining into Dancing with the Stars onto season 32, I was so excited. I love to see that this is slowly becoming her year and how she's taking the narrative and making it about her in a positive way. She's also got a sandwich shop that she's opening up called Something About Her, and she's opening it up with her co star. And that is where Derek Huff went to go film the video with Ariana in order to promote the fact that she's going to be on Dancing with the Stars season 32. So let me know how you guys feel about the fact that she's going to be on Dancing with the Stars, and let me know what you guys are thinking. Did you guys ever watch the show? Were you a fan of the show before? Maybe is this what's going to lead you to ultimately watch Dancing with the Stars if you're not already a fan? I personally really enjoy the show. I love seeing all of the stars go on, and I love watching the behind the scenes just as much as I like watching the show. And I like seeing their training and watching them just transform over such a great period of time. And oh my gosh, the rigorous workout routine that goes into a show like that is fantastic. So I think that she's going to love this. I think that this is her year, and I think that she is just totally getting exactly what she deserves with having this awesome opportunity. Something that I found out that I thought was super interesting too with Ariana is the fact that there have been other Bravo stars that have went and joined into Dancing with the Stars, which I knew about, but she is the first non-housewife. She kind of set a record here. And she is the first Bravo star that is a non-housewife to end up going on Dancing with the Stars, which is really neat. So she kind of opened up this whole new lane for other reality stars to kind of go on and maybe be considered for having the opportunity to be on Dancing with the Stars. So let me know what you guys think about all of this, and let me know what you guys thought about the announcement video. I actually woke up this morning and I saw it. It was in my feed on Instagram, and I watched it, and I thought it was so cute. Amongst the fact that Derek Huff is just always down to collaborate. This man cracks me up. He is such a workaholic. I love him so much. I love how talented of a dancer he is. I love him and his fiance together. I think that he's just a great person. So I have no doubt that Derek had a really great hand in coming up with the behind the scenes of this announcement video and collaborating with Ariana. And I definitely think that he's just a great person. And I think that Ariana being surrounded by such great people and such great energy, like what Dancing with the Stars brings, I think that that's what she really deserves. Not that her cast doesn't bring her fun times and everything like that, but especially with what just happened with season 10 and all of the drama that unfolded, she deserves to be able to be on a show where it's just her focusing on her and having something for herself. I think that season 10 was very traumatic for her, and I'm sure it was. It would be for anybody put through that situation. So I'm excited to see her have her own project and to be able to soar at her own thing. And I'm personally hoping that she sweeps and takes it and wins. but that's just my opinion. And I'm really, really rooting for her. I really, really love her. And I think that she deserves it. So congrats to Ariana. And let us know down in the comments again how you guys feel about Dancing with the Stars and her joining. And if you'll be watching, obviously, I recommend to tune in and let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments. Also, just as a reminder, we are live, so make sure that you guys go ahead and chime in if you would like. Let me know what you guys are thinking as we go along in our pop culture news update. All right, so next we've got, speaking of reality TV, we have Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady rumors are kicking up more and more, you guys. This is, okay. Okay. So Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady kicked up some rumors a few months ago that these two were potentially dating, and Tom Brady's reps, especially, were very quick to shut this down. Now, with Kim Kardashian and the Tom Brady rumors that were going on a few months ago, she was allegedly going to be pursuing some type of buying of a property in the Hamptons. And that was in the same neighborhood that Tom Brady was located in. So she phoned Brady, had a conversation, and just wanted to get his opinion on a couple of things. That's what we know. Now, fast forward, Michael Rubin threw an annual white party, and this is where Kim and Tom Brady were both in attendance. Now, there weren't necessarily photographs together, they were both photographed, but with their own respective friend groups. However, there were a lot of sources stating that these two were very flirty with one another at the event. And a source claims that they were, quote, seen during the day on the beach together and again dancing at night. Now, I don't know. I have a lot of ideas about this. I will share my opinion in a second about how I feel about Kim and Tom. As we know, Tom recently got divorced from his longtime wife Giselle, and as we know, Kim's divorce got finalized from Kanye. Back, and both of those happened at the end of last year, so they pretty much got their divorces finalized within a relatively similar time frame. Now, keep in mind that there was every big name celebrity at this white party. Every athlete was at this party. So any photo of them having any type of interaction, of course, is going to create rumors. Now, Kim did also mention on Twitter that she took 11 shots at the party. She tweeted this. And I thought that was so funny because we've seen Kim drink on reality TV, but I feel like the one who throws down the most shots or the most liquor is definitely Chris. I don't feel like I've seen Kim drink too much. So the fact that she let loose and have 11 shots at this party, that's hilarious to me. And honestly, I'm glad to see it. Kim's done a lot and been through a lot, especially within the past year. And I'm glad to see that she's having a good time. So I don't know. Maybe the liquor had something to do with something else. Maybe this is why she was extra flirty. I will say personally, I don't know how much of a common opinion this is. I feel like a lot of people were very anti the idea of Tom and Kim potentially trying each other out or dating each other and seeing where it goes months ago when these rumors picked up. But you guys, I have to say, I'm kind of into it. I kind of like it. I like the idea because I think that it's a different type of person for Kim. Yes, she's been with athletes before, but they are both so well respected in their own lanes. I feel like Kim is one of the queen bees of reality TV, and obviously we know she's been going to law school and attaining her degree to be a lawyer. And also we know that she understands business. I mean, I read recently that she's worth over $1 billion. So Kim knows what's going on. She's very secure with herself. It's not a question of whether or not she has any self-doubt in her worth or what she's worth. And as we know, Tom Brady is one of the biggest, if not the biggest names in NFL history. So I think the fact is these two could really focus on the fact that they're both very family oriented. And I think that that would ultimately end up being like the big common factor that brings them together. I mean, I personally just want to see them at least give it a shot. I think that they would be really cute together. And I don't know. I just think that Kim needs somebody completely different, obviously, from everything that she went through with Kanye. And, we saw her try Pete, which was a completely, very, very different type of person. Pete is very dry and just man, like I love Pete, don't get me wrong, but I just think that it would be really neat to see her try somebody like Tom Brady. And I don't really know much about Tom Brady's wife personally. I never really followed her, but maybe Tom deserves somebody like Kim and having somebody who's so well established in her own right as well. And just, like I said, I think they have a lot of respect in their own respective career paths. And I kind of think it's really good that they are in different elements of the industry. They're in different wings. Personally, I would have always liked to see Kim with, we've talked about this on Shared News multiple times in multiple panels. The girls and I have always wanted to see her kind of date like an accountant or like, some kind of business guy that's not in the industry. But I think that Tom Brady would be a good person because he's in a different element of the industry. He's not in reality TV. He's not constantly being surrounded by cameras. Like, yes, he has paparazzi, but he's not always being documented. So I don't know. I think it could be a really different change of pace for her. And I would personally really like to just see where it goes. So I'm hoping that the rumors are true. But feel free to counter me. Feel free to comment down below and let me know if you guys don't agree. Let me know why. And like I said, this is just my own opinion. I just want to see something different for her, especially after what she's been through the past year. And if you guys have been watching the Kardashians on Hulu, in the most recent episode, all of the anti Semitic stuff came out from Kanye. And, Kim was just losing it because there's nothing. What do you do about that? Like, how do you go about that? So I think that she deserves somebody who is just more collected. So let's see where it goes. Again, let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments. Let's go ahead and let's wrap it up with the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So, if you guys are a fan of the Real Housewives franchise, and particularly the Real Housewives of New Jersey, it looks like their 14th season is starting to get all situated, and it looks like filming is going to be happening this August. Now, contracts have not formally been on the table yet. Verbal offers have went out to renew pretty much everybody in the cast. And of course, you've got Melissa and Teresa, and it seems like these two have definitely agreed that they're going to make a return. As we know, these two are the center of the drama on this particular show. So I'm personally excited to see how it's going to unfold. We know that these two have so much dirt and history, and we will continue to be able to see that play out on screen. So hopefully everything is a go for August. But let us know if you guys have anything in particular that you would like to see for this upcoming season that they're going to film. Let us know if you have any predictions, anything in particular that you're looking for, and we will definitely be covering that as it kind of unfolds and as the new season starts to unravel. Like I mentioned, they will be filming in, it seems like, August. So I'm very excited. And I mean, what is reality TV without a good old feud? You have to have it in some capacity. You can't just document nothing. So at least we have the two queens of the feud coming back, and I'm excited to see how everything is going to unfold. So let us know down in the comments if you guys are excited as well, and like I mentioned, anything that you're looking forward to seeing. So yeah. Well, that is everything that I have for our pop culture update and basically what's been going on this week. What a week. Let us know all of your thoughts, like I mentioned, down in the comments. We really love to see what you guys have to say. Make sure that you guys go ahead and like this video. That really supports us here at Shared News, and we really appreciate it. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future updates. Again, I'm Hannah Fletcher, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.